Namaskar. Very warm welcome to all our viewers and learners in this live phone-in session of CIET and CRT. I am Renu Bhatt with you all, and you are watching us live on eVidya channels from channel number 6 to 12 and on our NCRT official YouTube channel as well. Dear learner, this is our special session named Webinar, where we discuss about ET and ICT tool, and the tool that we are going to discuss today in this specific session is WiseMapping, and the topic of this session is creating mind maps using WiseMapping. So what exactly WiseMapping is and how you as a teacher or students can use this application, you will let us know by our expert. Let's meet her. You are Dr. Rizwan Fatma Zaidi. You are academic consultant from CIET and CRT. Very warm welcome, ma'am.
Good afternoon, viewers.
And before we begin this session, let me give some certain information in case you have any query and questions related to this specific application. Dear learner, you can call us on our telephone number, that is 8800 440 559. Either you can drop a mail at our email address, that is training.helpdesk@ciet.nic.in. And in case you have joined us through our live streaming, that means you are on our NCRT official YouTube channel. You have to go to the live chat box and you have to drop your comment out there. You can connect to us in this live interactive phone-in session through our various mediums, and we are expecting your participation as this is our special session is just for you. But before we begin this very special session of webinar, let me share some very important piece of information. In yet another exciting edition of Pariksha Pe Charcha, Honorable Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi will interact with students, their parents and teachers on 27th of January 2023. Let's listen to the experiences of our Prime Minister and know how to make exams a joyful celebration by keeping examination stress at bay and stress-free. Make sure you do not forget to watch this program live on all major channels including Doordarshan and Community Radio as well as All India Radio. So let's quickly begin this session. And ma'am, my first question to you is about this application itself, and how do digital tools support learning? किस तरह से digital tools learning को और ज़्यादा ma'am beneficial बनाते हैं?
Actually, digital tools improve the collaboration between teachers and students. It improves the interaction between teacher and student. It improves the engagement of the student in learning, and it accelerates learning. It improves the critical thinking, and it helps to improve the 21st century skills, that is collaboration, critical thinking, communication, leadership, etc. And researches shows that 86% of the teacher think that the edutech in the classroom is essential. 96% of the teacher think that it increase the student engagement, and 63% of the teachers says that the ICT accelerate learning. So these digital tools are the very important for our teaching and learning process.
Okay, that's very well said by you, ma'am. And if we move forward, and to my next question is that how this WiseMapping application is different from our other mind mapping maps.
This WiseMapping tool is very easy and friendly using drag and drop mind map. And this actually this is a very easy tool, and we can create the mind map and read from anywhere whenever it is required. And it has a very special features. For example, we can add some notes in it. We can link the mind map from to our document, and we can export it. Very important. I will explain it when we explain the mind map demonstration. Right? Then I will explain it.
So let's, ma'am, quickly start this session by the demonstration.
Yes. Creating mind map using WiseMap. Okay, in this session I will cover this content. First of all, I will tell about what is mind map, then benefits of mind map, WiseMapping and hands-on. Okay. In this session, I will answer all these questions: what is mind map or what is WiseMap, why it is required, and how can we make the mind map, when it is required, where it is required, and who are the who can make the mind map or wise map. Then what is mind map? Mind map are the tools that help us to think and remember better, creatively solve the problems and take action. The mind map encourages creativity and flexibility. It is a very important point. And you need these to make your resolution happen. Mind map helps you think outside the box. Suppose if you want to think creativity, for the to develop the creativity, it is very important that the student should think outside the box. Then why the mind map is required and what are the benefits of mind map? It helps us to remember and recall the information. Actually, human memory is not a vessel to pour the information. Human brain have three kinds of memory which are integrated with each other: working memory, short-term memory and long-term memory. All the information received by our brain processed in the working memory. The only limitation of the working memory is it can't retain more than 10 psychological units at a time. For example, if you present 12 or 15 letters or numbers to memorize in a second, the person can recall only 5 to 6 letters. But if these letters or words are interrelated, the working memory power can be increased up to 10 words. So, we have to group them to increase the power of the working memory. Or words. If the words are familiar, it can be memorized easily or it can be recalled easily. So, structured large body of knowledge require orderly sequence. So, mind map facilitate the meaningful learning and serve as a scaffold to organize the knowledge, and the knowledge must be built unit by unit and piece by piece. So, it helps us to remember and recall the information. It helps us to learn new concept. It is a fun way of learning. It makes the complex ideas easier to understand. It improves our presentation. It boosts our creativity. It improves productivity, and it is mind maps are very flexible. As we can see on the screen that rote learning results little or no relevant knowledge. No emotional commitment is there, and we can't relate new knowledge with the existing relevant knowledge. So, this is the limitation of the rote learning, and in the meaningful learning requires well organized, relevant, structured information, and emotional commitment is also integrated, and we can integrate the new knowledge with the existing knowledge. So, this is the meaningful learning, and meaningful learning may leads to the creative production. So, if we want to develop the creativity, we need meaningful learning, and for the meaningful learning we need well organized information. Then how do I use mind mapping? कैसे हम use करेंगे? Take notes, कहाँ हम use कर सकते हैं? Take notes in the lecture and listen for the most important points or keywords, showing links and relationship between the main ideas of our subject. Brainstorming में use कर सकते हैं. Planning the early stages of the essay by visualizing all the aspects of the question. Organizing your ideas and information by making it accessible on a single page, and stimulating creative thinking and creative solution. NEP always says about creative thinking, creativity, critical thinking, problem solving skills, and we can develop these all skills with the help of mind mapping. Mind map for education is perfect for brainstorming session, visualizing concept, improve critical thinking, improves reading and writing, advances research papers or projects, outlining written documents, and storyboarding presentation. Now I will talk about the wise map. What is the wise map? WiseMap is a user-friendly drag and drop mind map editor. It is a web mind map tool. It is a free software. It is totally free, open resource, and written in Java, SVG and HTML5. WiseMap is licensed under WiseMapping license. WiseMapping is public license version 1.0. It provides extensively export capabilities and a user-friendly drag and drop mind map editor. What are the components of the mind map? Main components are the main idea or topic or concept that is at the center, then subtopic, and then we can explain with the help of definition and terms. How can we create the mind map? The center of the mind map should be the main idea and break into topics and subtopics. Now I will show. This is the web page, http://www.wisemapping.com. License type is a free and open resource. Anyone can make their mind map. Any student or any teacher. Is totally free. Category is it is to develop the critical thinking and problem solving. Then mind map steps. Then I will show you how to make the mind map. See, this is the web page. It is a free online mapping. Why WiseMapping? WiseMapping is perfect for individual note taking, collaborative planning, teamwork and classrooms. It is very helpful for the classroom teaching. These are the features. It is free. You can use mind map for free without any restriction. Collaborate. You can share your mind map with anyone and work on mind map together. Link. We can link mind map with the documents. Embedded. Insert mind map with web page and blocks. Export. We can export our mind map SVG, PNG or JPG or any free mind map. It is an open resource. We can install mind map internally on your company or for our school. How it works? WiseMap is based on the open resource project. Depending on your requirement, there are the two options available: individual and business or education. For the individual, it is 100% free. If you don't have an account, sign up now and start creating the mind map, or we can click on the business to go for the mind map. What is the mind map? These are the features of the WiseMapping. It is the central idea. Welcome to the WiseMapping. These are the features. Features are, we can link to the site, or we can, these are the styles, shapes, and we can give the shapes and colors to the mind map. We can add the icons. We can, and these are the features of the mind map. Let's start the sign in.
So dear learner, you are watching us live on eVidya channel, and that we are explaining to you what exactly WiseMapping is and how you can create mind map in this application. And our expert is demonstrating you a live demonstration and example. Let's again go towards our expert. Ma'am, can we?
Yes. Suppose this is the now we can start with, I will show you the constructed mind map. This is a component of food. Yes. I have made the mind map on the component of food. In the center, they are the component of food. What are the components of food? Energy giving food, body building food, protective food, minerals, water and roughage. Okay, these are the components of the food. Now let us understand how to make this mind map. Suppose we write here components of food. Yes, components of food. Now we want to add the branches here. So we click and add the branches. We can add the more and more branches here. If we want to move this branch to here, we can drop here, okay, drag and drop, we can drag and drop here. Now we can write energy giving food, for example. Energy giving food, okay. If we want to give it a shape, if we want to give this branch shape, we can give the shape. If we want to give the color, we can also give. Yes, okay. Now again next branch we can write energy giving food, then yes,
Ma.
yes,
So dear learner, as you can see,
Yes.
you can create a lot of mind maps.
we can, yes, we can add more branches here. For example, in this we can add more, then we can add more branches, yes, in this, and we can drag and drop like this. The next feature is we can add shapes. If we want to add circular, then we can add, this is the circular in shape in this branch. If we want to, suppose if we want to this change this branch, yes, we can give this rectangular shape. Yes. Next is body building food. And protective food. Okay. If we, what are the energy giving food? If you can write, we can add the note also. For example, if you want energy giving food, we can add more note. We can note these are the carbohydrates. Carbohydrates. Source. What are the source? Wheat, rice, sugar. We can add the note also, except these are the the notes can be added. If we click on this, if we click there in note, this note will be open, okay. And if we want to link, we can also link. Suppose I want to copy and paste this link, except then link will be added in this node.
Okay.
Okay. So this is the special feature by which we can make our mind map or more interesting. Okay. Then suppose if we want to add branch here, so we can add the branch like this. So we add this. By clicking, or we can undo it, okay. If we want to move, we can move this by the help of, we can zoom out, zoom in, zoom out, and by this icon there are the many actions are there we can do. Save the change, Control plus S, this is the window for the window, and this is the Mac. Add sibling topic, enter or enter, we can add more sibling. For example, by clicking the enter, we can add more sibling. Delete the topic, we can delete the topic by clicking delete. Edit the topic text, F2 or double click, we can add it. Overwrite the topic text, type or insert topic, type on the selected topic, we can overwrite. Add multi-line or multi-text, control plus enter. Copy and paste the topic, control plus C or control plus V, we can copy and paste. Disconnect topic, control plus drag topic, we can disconnect it. Collapse children, and navigation arrow key se select multi topic, control plus mouse click, undo addition, control plus Z, redo, control plus shift plus Z, and by helping this action we can make our mind map easily. So these are, or one important feature for the children's are, we can add the icon. For example, energy giving food, we can add this icon. For example, we can add this energy giving food mein, we can add for example this watermelon, we can add in an energy giving food. Productive food mein, we can add this fruits and vegetables, we can add this one. We can add more apple, we can add more fruits. Where are the fruits? Yes, mango, protective foods, these are the vitamins. Okay, these are the so in this way we can make the mind map. We can understand this wise map with the help of another example. For example, we classify the living organism. Living organisms are divided into two, prokaryotes and eukaryotes. Prokaryotes are the unicellular organism, they do not have the well organized cell, so they are the monera. And eukaryotes can be divided into two, the multicellular organism and the unicellular organism. So this classification of living organism can be drawn with the help of wise map. Suppose living organism. Suppose we have this is the living organism. Now we can add the more branches, or we can delete the branches. We click on that and we can delete the branches. By plus sign we can add, by minus sign we can delete, and this is for the branches. We can change the style of branch. For example, we can change. Okay, so or we can drag and drop here. Here we can give the shape. For example, here we write eukaryotes. Eukaryotes and prokaryotes. Okay, Eukaryotes and prokaryotes. Eukaryotes are the animals or living things which don't have the well organized cell or well organized nucleus, and eukaryotes have the well organized cell. These eukaryotes divided into two. For example, we can move it into here. Eukaryotes are the unicellular, organism and multicellular. Multicellular organism. Okay. So, the example of the prokaryotes are the protista, Monera. And unicellular example of this unicellular is protista. Okay. Suppose these are the and in multicellular organism, we can divide into, by clicking the plus button we can add more. For example, in multicellular we can multicellular organism, fungi, plantae and animalia. This is the example, this is the only example by which we can draw our mind map. In the same way we can add the notes. Suppose eukaryotes are the well organized, we can write the note here, well organized living organism. Okay, suppose we can add here. If we want to add in prokaryotes any note, we can type it and accept it. At the time of teaching or at the time of learning process, we can add it and see well organized living organism. Okay. Now, one important feature is we can add the link. Suppose we want to add link in this branch or in this any, for example, in multicellular organism we can add the link, copy, and we can paste, accept. So, by clicking this link we can go through with this information.
Ma'am, like that, this mind map is created by you. If you share it with me, we would like to have the presentation on screen. Right. Like if you share it with me, so can I make the changes in note or the link? Can I change that? Or you are the only person who can change the link?
If many people are working on that, they can change. Okay. Then
they can make the changes?
Yes.
Okay.
For example, we want to export. It can be export image, get a graphic representation on your map including all color and shapes. Now we can scalable vector graphs, portable network and graphs, and JPG image. We can export. Okay. Now if we want to, this is the export. We can print it. We can share it. Okay, by writing the email here, or add it, we can share with the people. So
Okay.
these are the features by which we can we can make the mind map interesting and easy. We can undo it, we can redo it, we can save it. Okay. These are the features by which we can make our mind map, and which is we can involve the students. It is interesting and it is very interactive. With the help of these features, we can make our mind map interactive. Okay. And we can add more features also. For example, we want to add some icon, we can add. Okay, I will complete this. For example, this fungi plantae, the plantae we can add here. They are the thallophytes, thallophytes, bryophytes, pteridophytes, and gymnosperm, or we can add one more branch, angiosperm. And angiosperms can be further divided into two. There are monocots and dicots. So we can make the mind map in the class, and with the help of this mind map we can explain the characteristics of the group. Suppose, yes.
Any other feature, special feature that we have, so we can use that.
Yes, we can add more colors. We can add more colors in this. Suppose we want to add. Suppose we click this eukaryote and give more color. Okay, we can add more color. Why it is not giving? Yes, we can add more color. We can make it more colorful, interesting,
and attractive.
Yes, of course. We can add more link. We can add notes. We can add icons, and we can add more colors, more shapes, and we can change the we can change the color of the text also. Yes, suppose we want to add. With the help of these features, we can make our mind map more interesting. And
ma'am, can we change the color of our text?
Yes, we can also change the color of the text. For example, we want to change the this color of eukaryotes, for example. So we click on this A, then we can go here and change the color. Why it is not changing? Yes. Yes, we can change the color of the prokaryotes is changed. Yes.
We can change the color as
color
well as
of
the
the
font.
text. Yes, color of the text, font of the text, and we can change the shape of this box also. Suppose we want make it circular. Yes, we can make it. Okay, we can make it square like this. These are the features. They are the very interesting features or very easy features. Anyone can, even students as a small child can do. For example, if you want to make a new mind map on, for example, fruits and vegetables, food, for example, a small child of class 1, okay, food. So we can make more branches here by clicking and food, whatever food he eats, he can write. For example, he eat fruits, sorry, fruits, vegetables, for example, we can edit also. Fruits, more branch.
Ma'am, we have received a few questions like
Yes.
Priyanka is asking that, is there any possibility to incorporate any other information with this mind map?
Yes, these are the features that we can add link, we can add note, we can add these icons. For example, in for the small children, if you want fruits, we can add this fruit in this icon. We can, for example, we give it shape first. Okay, then we can add fruits here.
So we can add emojis.
Yes, we can emojis. The child will feels very interesting. Okay, suppose we can add shapes here.
Ma'am, one of our viewer, Meenakshi, is also asking how to add details to the map.
Yes, suppose we add vegetables. In this branch, vegetable branch, if we want to add more, if we want to write more, then we click here notes, on the notes, we can add vegetable have vitamins, for example. So they have vitamins. For example, if we want to add more source of vegetables or name of the vegetables, so we can write.
Okay.
For example, carrot, ladyfinger. In this way, we can write more and more information.
Okay.
And then we write on the accept. Okay. So this is how this is in this way we can add more and more branches. For example, we want to add more branches, we can add more. If we want to delete, we can delete. For example, by default, by mistake, we can add more branches, and we want to delete it. We click on the minus sign. It will be deleted. Then it will be deleted. Or if we can move, it can be moved. For example, we want to add more branches here. Then we can fruits, for example, fruits, we can write more and more fruits here. In vegetables, if we want to add more, then we can move it.
Okay.
And by clicking here, we can add more and more names of the vegetables.
Fine.
Okay. If we want to add, for example, here we write dietary project, for example, milk, paneer, and we can add more and more branches here and write here. Okay. This is the way we can make our mind map interesting, and it's very easy. for the student's point of view, it is very easy tool. Any student of class 1 can draw it. If you can play with the, it is a playway method. Matlab by playing, they can learn by playing.
Learning by fun.
Yes, learning by fun. It's very easy and interesting topic, interesting way of creating mind map, and it improves their knowledge, it improves their creativity, it improves their collaboration, and it matlab very interesting. It has very interesting feature and very easy. In a very easy way, they can understand or they can
learn
create
a lot of things.
Yes, learn lot of things.
So ma'am, that was really very interesting. We still have a lot of time in our session. So we want you to recapitulate all the important things that our learners and viewers need to keep in their mind, ma'am.
Okay. For example, I will show you with the help of this component of food. Suppose this is the mind map of the component of the food. So these are the components of the food. Energy giving food. Energy giving food are the carbohydrate and fats. They are the energy giving food. Body, they have the 2 branches. Okay, and we can add more branches if we want. Body building foods are the protein. Okay, the next branch is the next component of the food is the protective food. What are the protective foods? Protective foods are the vitamins. Vitamins have 2 branches. They are the 2 types of branches that are water soluble and fat soluble. Water soluble branches, water soluble vitamins are the two types of vitamins, vitamin B and vitamin C. Vitamin C is further divided into vitamin B, vitamin B1, vitamin B2 and vitamin B12. Then fat soluble vitamins are the vitamin A, vitamin D, vitamin E, vitamin K. And we can add more. You can see in this mind map, I have added the pictures. For example, vitamin A, I have added the carrot. Vitamin D, I have added sun, emojis of sun. Vitamin E, I have added fish. Okay, and in vitamin C, I have added the lemon. So, and in protein, I have added this bodybuilding figure. So, with the help of these mind map, we can understand very easily the components of the food. Other components are the minerals. Minerals are the iron, calcium, phosphorus, sodium and iodine. So, with the help of this mind map, a child can very well understand what are the different components of the food. They can make the mind map by them or by themselves and can understand or can add more things. If we want to add more things in this mind map, they can add. For example, water is very essential and roughage. Or if we want to add more notes or more things about this, we can
Ma'am, we can add only notes and links, right?
Yes.
Can we add photographs?
No, not in this WiseMap. We can't add this photographs. Only the things. We can write the things, the text.
Okay.
Suppose these are the notes. Roughage helps in digestion, or source are the vegetables. Here we add the carbohydrate in. I have added this. These notes, they gives us energy, and sources are rice, wheat and sugar. So, in this way we can add more information in the notes, in this note we can add the more information regarding this particular topic. For example, if we want to add more information about the carbohydrate, we can add. For example, in case of protein, we also have added. They help us to make our body strong. Sources are the meat, paneer, pulses are or we can add more information. We can add, for example, we can add more information about the protein. We can add like this and accept. So, okay. So, in this way, we can.
Ma'am, please let us know about the link addition, as well as one of our learner and viewer is asking about the possibility to add links, etc.
Okay. Suppose if I click on this protective food and if I want to add the link, if you want to add the link, we click on this link
There is a link button on this
Yes,
tab.
there is a link button on this toolbar.
Okay.
We go, we copy this link and add here. We can add here and accept. Okay. Address is not valid. Okay. We can copy. Add and accept. Okay, there is body meeting food, link is added. If we go click, we can go to this site. Okay, so with the help of this icon, we can add the link here, we can add the note, we can add these emojis, and we can draw, we can add this the shape of the branches, we can add the color, we can give the color. For example, if we want to give it for water, we can give the color. We can add that this bodybuilding food color is green. Okay.
Yeah. So we can change the shape, we can change the color, we can change the text font
yes,
and
definitely.
text
Yes.
color as well.
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
So these are the features that we can do. Okay.
Yeah.
So this is a very easy. Anybody can do, any child can do, and it improves the curiosity also. For example, if we want more, if we have more vitamins, if the children want vitamin, what are the source of the vitamins, then they can add.
Right. So dear learner, in this way you can create the whole mind map in WiseMapping. Ma'am, it's time for me to wrap up this session, but before that, let me ask you one very simple question. How rote learning is different from meaningful learning, ma'am?
Yes, actually rote learning is very different from the meaningful learning. There are in rote learning there is no integration of new knowledge with existing knowledge. For example, in rote learning, if a child learns a poem, so it can't integrate the new lines to the that poem, and knowledge structure is not modified. Knowledge structure cannot be modified with the help of rote learning. So meaningful learning is a collaborative learning. Meaningful learn by the help of meaningful learning, child can learn. It leads to creativity and originality in the learn.
Yeah, very well said. And dear learner, through meaningful learning, you can enhance the learning experience. And with the help of digital tool, you can create anything and anywhere. Learning makes fun. And it's time for me to wrap up this session. But before that, let me thank Dr. Rizwan ma'am for being with us and for your detailed information on WiseMapping. Thank you so very much, ma'am. Thank you so very much, dear learner, for being with us throughout this session and with your valuable comments. But before wrapping this session, let me give you some certain information regarding Pariksha Pe Charcha. In yet another exciting edition of Pariksha Pe Charcha, Honorable Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi will interact with students, their parents and teachers on 27th of January 2023. Let's listen to the experiences of our Prime Minister and know how to make exams a joyful celebration by keeping examination stress at bay and stress-free. Make sure you do not forget to watch this program live on all major channels, including Doordarshan, Community Radio and All India Radio as well. Me, Renu Bhatt, is taking your leave, but you stay tuned to eVidya channels and on our NCRT official YouTube channel for more informative program. Our next program is Sahyog. Me, Renu Bhatt, is taking your leave. Namaskar.